This is one of the billboards, bro. So as y'all can see, it's not one, but it's two damn billboards in downtown Chicago.
Seems that Nike has now gotten involved in the trolling of Angel Reese, as they have decided to put a billboard in Chicago right down the road from where Angel Reese plays.
A'ja Wilson just caught wind that the Indiana Fever is making moves in free agency, and let's just say she's not exactly thrilled. Her reaction? A chaotic cocktail of betrayal, confusion, and maybe even a touch of existential crisis. It was Sue Bird who dropped the bombshell, and A'ja did not hold back.
This was clickbait. I said, ain't no way they finna put a Caitlin Clark billboard in Angel Reese City. And I'll be damned. They did. Oh, they super did. They got not one billboard, but two billboards right next to each other.
Or the harsh realization that the WNBA isn't her personal playground. Buckle up. This saga is only heating up. Clip 1. When Sue Bird speaks, the league listens. She came with receipts and the boldness to crown the Indiana Fever as the ultimate winners of free agency. But she didn't stop there. With a little extra flair, she declared them legit championship contenders. The second those words hit the air, Vegas Aces fans were hyperventilating into paper bags. And A'ja? She was not okay. You'd think someone told her basketball was getting canceled.
So here we have the Chicago Sky social media page, everybody. I believe this is their Facebook account. You see they want to type in the mix of caps and lowercase to act like you're mocking somebody, right? So let's read this together. I know you Angel Reese fans also. Y'all don't have that much intelligence and y'all got her GPA. So let's read out loud together, shall we, everybody? But why did the Chicago Sky hate the Fever? They play too hard. They talk too much.
Let's be real. Things were already shaky in Vegas. The once dominant super team is now looking around like someone flipped the Monopoly board mid-game. Key players have left, the chemistry feels off, and meanwhile, the Fever have swooped in like they just unlocked a cheat code. But the real gut punch, Indiana snatching Sydney Colson. That one cut deep. Clip 3. If you know Sydney Colson, you know she's the heart, soul, and comedic backbone of the Aces.
I think when you think about the business and the long-term effects of the WNBA and how do we continue to make this a viable league and keep these fans around that you have, you got to think long-term. And in terms of longevity, Caitlin Clark provides that right now. She is a buzzword. She is trending globally, not nationally, globally. Regardless of what team you play for, whether you're a fan, everyone's talking about her right now.
Everything's fine. Her departure? It's like your best friend switching friend groups and suddenly thriving without you. Painful. For A'ja Wilson, it's just one more thing on a growing list that's got her questioning everything. First, the Aces front office makes a few, let's say, interesting decisions. Now her teammates are leaving like the building's on fire. Clip 4. And the Fever? Oh, they're eating. They didn't just land Sydney Colson. No, they took the Aces vibe, their blueprint, and the very face of the league. They stole the culture, the energy, the essence. Now Aces fans are spiraling like they just got dumped via text. The meltdowns are everywhere. Twitter, TikTok
Is immeasurably better at basketball than Angel Reese. I think we all know this. Again, Caitlin Clark is, the huge A-list star, the Harrison Ford, back when Harrison Ford had that 20-year stretch of nothing but #1 movies. Domination, Star Wars, Indiana, historic domination. Caitlin Clark, you're seeing it right here.
are flooded with Vegas fans screaming into the void, conveniently forgetting their team just won back-to-back championships. Clip 5. It's getting serious. How dare you move on without its energy? Meanwhile, Indiana Fever fans are thriving. They've gone from praying for signs of life to watching their team assemble like the Avengers. Caitlin Clark is on the way. The supporting cast, looking dangerously legit. Free agency was a win.
Hollywood Boulevard. So it's one in Cali as well. Wow. Caitlin Clark is taking over the United States, bro.
Stamp of approval. Fever fans are walking around like they just hit the lottery. Clip 6. As for A'ja Wilson, she's left trying to piece together what's left of her team while watching Indiana rise as the new team to beat. Look, She's a competitor. She's going to fight. But let's be real, she's not thrilled with how this is unfolding. Who would be? The real question now is whether the Aces can bounce back from this chaos, or if the balance of power has officially shifted. If Indiana Fever really did win free agency, Aja and Aces fans might need to brace themselves for a new era in the WNBA. The Fever have gone from just make the playoffs to let's hang some banners.
The placement of the billboard taking up real estate in Reese's city sparked reaction from fans on social media due to their contentious history between the players. Many of Clark's fans have used the new billboard as an opportunity to mock Angel Reese. So here.
If you say anything less than Indiana Fever are inevitable, get ready for war. No one was ready for Indiana to go from lovable underdogs to legit threats overnight, and the worst part, no one can even argue with them. Clip 7. The Fever have leveled up. They've stolen talent. They've set themselves up to compete. All rival fans can do now is glare at their screens, praying that somehow Sue Bird got it wrong. But here's the thing. Sue doesn't miss. She's not just hyping up Indiana for kicks. She knows the game, and she sees what's coming. And that's what has rival
took her luggage and went over to LA. And yesterday was her introductory press conference where she said something that was true in nature. But again, this is the WNBA. And no matter how true, no matter how factual something may be, it doesn't matter. We deal in feelings. We don't deal with facts, but we deal with feeling.
Indiana is really about to become a problem. It means someone else is about to be knocked down a peg. The denial is strong, with fans scrambling for ways to cope. They're still young. They haven't proven anything yet. Championship contenders? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But deep down, they're nervous. Every fevered move is now under a microscope. Every game will be scrutinized like it's a finals matchup. Rival fans aren't just hoping Indiana fails. They need them to. Clip 8. Meanwhile, Fever fans are living their best lives, watching the chaos unfold. They've gone from being the team nobody cared about to becoming the main character of the WNBA story.
What is it about this young core, that young group, that stands out to you?
I think their versatility. If you go down the line, Cam, I think Cam is a defensive player of the year, just waiting to brew. Rakia's an all-star. Ray Burrell's just tremendous talent, and I think that she could be one of the best two-way guards in the league. So when you look at the versatility, everyone can shoot. They can play multiple positions. They can guard multiple positions, and they're all competitors. They want to win. They want to get better. They want to be great. That, to me,
they're loving every minute of it. And they should. For the first time in a long time, the Indiana Fever isn't just part of the conversation. They are the conversation. Clip 9. And speaking of conversations, Aja Wilson just sparked a wild one. After all the free agency madness, she turned around and blamed her own locker room for not winning last season. Yep, the same teammates she'd been hyping up, calling them family, talking about how lucky she was to have them. 1 minute it's all love, the next, it's, well, if my team had actually stepped up, maybe we would have won. Let's be real. Nobody expected Aja to take this whole Indiana Fever situation well, but throwing her own squad under the bus.
7 days out of 7 days, I would much rather pick De'Erica Hamby and Cameron Brink over Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. That's just me. That's just the fact of the matter.
This did kind of make me sad because as bad as she is at layups, and she is bad, I'm going to go over percentages in a second, I don't like to see someone's confidence completely destroyed like that. It's not what we don't set out to do that in sports. We set out to say, hey, you need to do this better. Or I don't set out to do that. But it's just a fact. She is, it's more than a fact. She is not good at layups. But I was looking at her stats. So I jotted some down right here, and she shoots an abysmal 39% from the field. She shot below 50% on shots less than 5 feet away, which is bad.